Employee retention, easy onboarding, low turnover are all great things when you're talking about company culture. So, what are you doing to help with that? I'm going to share something I've seen is very helpful, whether I was leading people on the shop floor or I was leading employees in the arcade before I got into manufacturing. And that is documenting what works, adding what's needed to make it fully successful, and then using that as the guidelines for that operation. In manufacturing, it has some advantages. When I had products that I was only running once a year, like fire nozzles for the fires in California, it made sure that everyone was up to task when it came to assembling them, so we would get zero leaks. When it's a product you only run once a year, there's not a lot of time for everyone to get trained up, and it's not a lot of room for error either. And sure, I mean, we could just run by the seat of our pants, but let's face it, that really cuts into the margins. Of course, I'm talking about standard operating procedures, documenting what's working in your process, looking at areas you can improve, reaching out to your network so that you can see where there is to improve the workflow, reduce your margins on the overall job, encompassing what it takes to get that product in, quoted, programmed on the machines, clean, deburred, packed, and back out, and writing up a whole workflow around that. Whether you use an ERP system or you document these in Word or make a PDF or a spreadsheet, it doesn't really matter. There's no perfect system to make your standard operating procedures. It's really about investing in your workers. So you might be thinking now, okay, how do I start? One, you've got to talk to your team. You got to make sure they know this isn't about forcing them to do it some certain way, and it's there to enable and empower them to get the job done right the first time. Two, there's going to be people that are thinking this is just a waste of time because you're going to write out all the procedures and then they're going to go get dusty on a shelf somewhere. Obviously not the intention. This is a reference guide, whether you haven't done the job in a while or you're onboarding someone new, to make sure all the points are hit there. You know, if Dave's the only guy that can run a job in your shop and Dave wins the lottery tomorrow, what are you going to do? Seriously, Dave's gone. He won the lottery. So what are you going to do? By involving the key people that are doing the best at the specific job you're looking to document, you're going to make sure you're capturing the best practices. You're going to make sure that you're able to actually improve over time, because if you can't measure it, you can't improve it. The whole point of this video is so you can walk away and go out to your team and have some points to take away. So number one, if your work processes aren't documented, start documenting. You can't do them all at once. Don't bite off more than you can chew, but one a week, one a month, one a quarter is still going to be closer. Start with the key operations, either where you have high volume or high skill necessary, and situations where only Dave can do it. Because if Dave wins the lottery or gets run over by a bus, you got to safeguard your business. Until next time, keep your spindles turning and earning.